Now here with Salisbury University, the advancing team in the 2024 NCAA Division III second round. They'll move on to the third round to face the winner of Randolph-Macon and Washington-Jefferson. Coach, we'll start with just some opening thoughts from you about how you felt today's game went.
Well, a lot of credit to Kings, first of all. I mean, obviously, we had to have our A game in order to play against a quality program like Kings. They did a great job of winning their first game, so we knew we had to work hard. We knew we had to work hard in order to be in the position that we're in. But credit to our players as well. You know, we played inspired. We did some really good things. But at the same time, we feel that we can still work on some things moving forward. Fortunate, to be winning, be in this position, and still have work to do. But we'll take this victory, no doubt about it.
Jadyn and Micah, fitting that you guys are next to each other, kind of a big sequence in the game. Obviously, Jadyn, the hit you were able to lay on the fake punt turns into the touchdown. We'll start with you, Micah. Just take us through that play. Obviously, things get out of structure a little bit. Cyrus rolling. Just kind of what was going through your head.
Yeah, initially I got pressed really hard off the line, and I was kind of the main read for that play. So I was, obviously taken aback a little bit. But then I saw Cyrus going over, and I was like, all right, well, this play's still going on, so keep going. And Cyrus didn't see me, and then I kind of yelled like Cyrus, and then he threw it to me, and I was able to get it in. So yeah.
Jadyn, how long has it been since you've laid a hit that hard in the game?
Man, it's been quite a long time, man. I played safety in high school, so I'm not I don't know how to hit. I'm not gonna say I don't know how to hit. I know how to hit, but I'm playing offense. So I had a nice little running start though. I seen it was 4th and 1. I was kind of being smart. I was on alert fake. So, and I seen the fake, and I was just waiting for him to stay up, and he stayed up, and I laid the hit, laid the boom, got the fumble, got the ball, and we scored that drive. So, kudos to those guys.
For sure. All right, I'll open it up to questions.
Sa'Veon, how are you able to, contain their quarterback a little bit with the quarterback draws and, you kind of disrupting him in the pocket, though?
That starts with the coaches, first off. They let us know early and often. We knew once we seen Kings won the game, we knew we were dealing with a scrambling quarterback. And the coaches do a very good job of letting us know, that's our job. We know what we're dealing with, and we know he likes to run. So they put a real good emphasis on keeping him inside the pocket.
Coach, the special teams for both sides were a little hectic. What were your thoughts on the sideline?
Yeah, I'm pretty disappointed about that. We always start with special teams, but I think I think nerves played a role today. And some people ask, okay, what happens with the bye week thing? I think that played a role. Just to get out there in a couple weeks, get back on the field. We had to get the kinks out, so to speak. It does. It means something. We're happy to have the bye, but it does mean something when you haven't played in a couple weeks. So I think nerves had a little bit to do with it, especially from our kickers and punters. I mean, there's some of the best in the country, and so for that to happen, those things to happen, it was pretty tough. But we just I think Tucker Smack. You got to give him credit to come in and make sure he did some good things for us. So we'll go back to the drawing board, and they know, the guys know, we can do way better, and they're capable, no question about that.
Jadyn, you were one of a handful of ball carriers. You team ran for over 200 yards between you, Dario, Ronald, Kaishawn. What was working on the ground?
We were just executing, running our offense, doing what we usually do. We still got things we got to clean up. Should have put a little more points on the board, a little more yards. But, we're happy with what we did today. That's just all of us coming together, running hard, playing like we don't want to play our last game.
I'll jump in with one more here, guys, and this can be for any of the players, but we'll start with you, Jadyn. Sorry to call you out. As a lot of you guys have been through a good amount, especially looking at last year, the injuries and the hardships you guys were able to fight through. How good does it feel to be here with the first tournament win, hopefully of multiple, under your belt?
That's what made us who we are today. All those the injuries, the losses, that's what drove us to get here where we are today. So that's just part of the journey. We keep that on our shoulder, make sure we always play with that same intensity we had when we were down. Everyone was kicking us down. We keep that in our minds.
Anybody else got anything to add?
Coach, first off, I was going to talk to you about the bye. Were you concerned about it? Plus, you get the ball first, that big kickoff return, first handoff of the game, get up the middle, you get 7. How important was that to you guys just to be able to settle in?
It was a great start. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better start. But like I said, the bye, we would take the bye, we would take it again, and I think it's just the fact that not actually having to get on the field for a couple weeks that does play a role. But to get off to the start we got off to with, I thought it was great. Ronald busted it open, and I thought some things was going to happen. But, credit the Kings, to kind of counter a little bit. That caused us to, do some things that I'm sure we can go back to the drawing board and do a little better. But again, we'll take the win. Best way we can. And but yeah, I think the bye and just being out there trying to get the kinks out a little bit during the first couple of series, it does play a role. But again, we'll take a bye anytime, no doubt about that.
Another one. Kind of seemed they got a little bit more momentum there towards the end of the first half. They get that touchdown. They cut it 13-6. You guys come back, 11 plays, 77 yards.
Been doing it all year.
Yeah.
Been doing it all year, and our guys, these guys here, they never die. We know we are capable of doing some positive things, but they play every single play, every single down, and that's who we are. We'll never give up on anything. So when that happened, we just felt that we can come counter back and do some good things there. But again, when we went up 19-6, we missed that extra point, so we made a change. We made a change, and we had to. And those guys know. The positive thing about that was the kicker that we made a change with. He was positive. He was rooting on Tucker, and he knew. Sometimes he's having a bad day. But we have 3 capable kids that can get the job done from a kicking perspective.
Kind of seen Russell when he was getting out of the pocket there, kind of maybe early in the second quarter, once it kind of seemed their offense started getting their rhythm, and he was getting some yards off the scramble. Did you do anything schematically, defensively to change things up, or was it just, reading the keys, reading the assignments?
Really, we knew what was coming. We knew that he likes to run, so it was just more of executing what we were told. It was Coach D, our defensive coordinator, he was doing a great job in putting us in play. There was sometimes missed tackles or somebody, whatever, but he was doing a great job at doing what we knew what we had to do in order to stop it.
He made us make some adjustments. Yeah. We there was moments where there was and we call it, and I'm not gonna say much, but yeah, we wanted to make sure we made some adjustments. We made a couple adjustments. Yeah, that's what I put it.
Anything else?
Thank you very much.
Gentlemen,
Good luck.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Goes by 90, man.